Hey guys, Vortex TCG here, and today I'm going to be showcasing you a best of 3 game between myself playing Pulsemon and my opponent playing Diaboromon. You guys really enjoyed the Diaboro game that I posted last week, and we have the same player again. If you do enjoy this video, please do like, favourite and subscribe to the channel for more Digimon content. And this game is going to start off pretty slow for me. On my turn I get a Bulkmon stack, and my opponent starts to build his stack of Pulsemon. He also has the Errata to pass for 1 memory, so good play there, choking me out. But I do have the Pulsemon, which protects me from aggression a little bit here. And so I'm going to swing with the Bulkmon here. I'm going to use the Tiger and Kamiya to tie and Kari to reduce the 2k, but unfortunately that's not enough, and the Bulkmon unfortunately dies. I then just hard playing 8mon because at this point I do not have a single Pulsemon. This was something that I was really struggling with throughout the whole day, quite frankly. So yeah, that wasn't a good time. But my opponent goes into the EX-3 Diaboromon here, plays out a token, and now they have blocker, so I'm in a bit of a predicament here for sure. So he's going to swing at security. I'm going to let it through, obviously, and it goes into a Pulsemon. So again, wish that was in my hand right now, but unfortunately I do not have it. I finally find a Pulsemon, and I draw from the Digis for evolving, and now I've just got to find a way to essentially get rid of the Diaboromon because it provides too much value for him. I can't have all these blockers blocking pretty much everything I'm doing, as I'm a rush strategy, but that'll have to wait. And I finally get one of the better Pulsemons in my deck, and so I pass here, and yeah, it's not looking good. I get a TK Kari from the security and add a Pulsemon, and then I thought I dropped a card here, but I didn't. Just shuffle the deck, shuffle the security stack here, and so yeah, I mean it's okay at this point, but definitely could be in a better situation. He then just hard plays another level 4, so I have to do something this turn, and I need to find an answer very quickly. Essentially, I think I should have been on 4 memory there. Because I had the tie and Kari, and then I also had the TK, and as I play the Pulsemon it should be only 2 memory, so I should be at 2 now, so hopefully that doesn't change much of the play. What I end up having to do here is pop the memory boost to get a 3. I should be at 4 here. I play another Pulsemon just to add another blocker, and then I'm considering using the option card to put the Diaboromon to the top and then delete the level 4. The reason why I have to do this is because obviously he threatens lethal. I know I have 2 blockers out, but I need to push with them all essentially, and I can't really do that. Can't really do that very well. So he goes to 9 memory. He's got a pretty big board here, and unfortunately he has the ultimate flare, so that pretty much ends my whole game there, I feel. Don't think I have much of a comeback from this, especially as he gets to continue his turn. I get the impulse, I get another yellow memory boost, and I get hit the bat one, so one of them dies, and then he sacks off one of the Diaboromon tokens to go into an Armageddonmon, so I can't clear the board essentially here, so not the greatest situation for sure. And so I start building up a stack here. Essentially I have to remove this Grumblemon, and I also have to do a lot this turn essentially, because at this point I don't really have much going on. So I pop both memory boosts to go to 6, and then I recover 3, so you know I'm still in this game essentially. I don't know what happened there. I think I should be I don't know why my turn ended there. I feel like I shouldn't have ended my turn there. Could be wrong. He swings at security for free, and yeah, I mean, not a great situation to be in, essentially. And then he just plays the tamer to set himself to free every turn. I have a blocker here, but I just don't have what it takes. I think I wasn't supposed to end my turn there at all, but I'm not fully sure. I play the Pulsemon, and then I pop the yellow memory boost, go into a Boltmon, and I find the card that I was looking for, which was the level 5. And yeah, at this point I have to scoop game 1. And so we get on to game 2 here, and I'm hoping for a better start here. We cut a little bit early into the game because I messed up with the recording, so apologies for that. But essentially, not much happened. I went to the Pulsemon and he goes into the tamer himself, and so I swing into security because I have to apply pressure. I do not have another Pulsemon in my hand, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do at this point, quite frankly. I feel like in a game that, well, in a deck that is primarily rookies, I just can't find the ones I need at all. So at this point, I have to dedicate myself to this plan, so I end up just going for another swing on the Pulsemon, losing 2 memory while I'm doing that, so not great. I'm putting a decent amount of pressure on here, and he's not really answering it, but I have to play the impulse without paying a Magnum on here, so it's not looking good, not at all. He swings into security and he hits a Pulsemon, of course, so I found out where they all are, and then he just passes the turn back to me, and as he has 3 or less security, I gain a memory as well. So I swing at security again, losing 2 memory, and then I end up just hard playing another level 4 in the Boltmon. So again, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do at this point, quite frankly. Like, I feel like I'm just trying to play to the outs that I have, essentially. And so what he does, he just plays to FX, and yeah, I mean, it's not looking good at this point, quite frankly. Like, I don't really have much presence at all. He was just considering because he thought he was playing it for a lesser amount, but he plays it either way, so deletes everything, so a great time to say the least. So I draw, I still don't find a tamer, I believe. I just have to use the option card to put it to the top of the security and delete the other one, and then I hard play another 4. Like, again, this is literally the worst case scenario for this deck. Like, I just can't find, and he has to pass as well, so he's not doing too good as well, but he's answering my board, and if I do overextend, which this deck tends to do, he has the answers for it, essentially. So here I go for the Kazuchimon here to trash the top 3 to go for the Digi-Evolution cost of 2, and then get the free security. I finally find a Pulsemon. It is unbelievable. You can see in my hand movements, I'm just like, it's unbelievable. It's kind of crazy at this point, quite frankly. So at this point, I'm just considering, well, I can't really attack, because if I attack, I'm going to hit into the FX, and I don't really want that to happen. So I end up using the Impulse Memory Boost here to play another one, which is the Pulsemon, which gives me a memory and draws an additional card. And then I end the turn here by playing a TK to look at my current board. I get the other level 5 here because I'm probably going to need it this game, and pass my turn. So again, my opponent doesn't have the stuff he needs, but as you can see here, like, I'm giving him so much memory per turn just due to the fact that I don't have anything, and of course hits the ultimate flare. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do at this point, quite frankly, but we move, and so I go into another Boltmon here. I swing into security with this one because I want to get the memory here. So he's going to let it die, obviously, due to the Defexmon. and so I'm going to play a yellow memory boost. I'm finding a lot more cards now, so I'm feeling a little bit better about my situation. It's still not great, but yeah, I don't know. I swing at security, but I get a Shademon killed, so that's good. I mean, I want to get rid of this blocker because essentially all my stuff is pretty low as is, so don't want that to happen. To him block pretty much every turn, so don't want that to happen. And so now I just play another TK to pass the turn, because again, if I play another level 3 from my hand, he gets so much more memory and he could probably board wipe me, so yeah, not the greatest position to be in essentially. He promotes and swings with the Tumon. I hit another memory boost here, so he plays another errata. And then he's just considering, so the Tumon's really annoying. I can obviously swing over the Tumon with the Pulsemon, but as a rushing strategy, do I really want to do that? Probably not. Probably don't want to waste my my turn doing that essentially. So he has the ultimate flare and he gets rid of the Pulsemon, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do at this point, quite frankly. I'm glad I didn't overextend on my board, but yeah, I mean, it's not great. It's not great at all. And so I go build up my stack here, and obviously I can't use the yellow memory boost, so I play the Pulsemon here to you know, just have some board presence, and I have to pass the turn. Like, again, just can't do anything about this board currently. Hopefully in the following turn I'm able to actually do something. So he plays a level 4 from his hand, and then he passes the turn. So I'm thinking at this point we're in a good situation. So I believe I'm supposed to gain an additional 2 memory from the Taikari, so I do that. I trash the 2, go into the Kazuchimon, then recover 3, and then I'm feeling pretty good, so I swing twice, and then unsuspend, lower the DP of the security, and then swing for game. And so we get onto game 3 here, and I get to start first with a Pulsemon, and then I go into the yellow memory boost, so pretty good start here. For me, I go into the Pulsemon here and then return the rest to the bottom of the deck. My opponent gets the level 3, and then hard plays another one to get the search. The first one he's had all game, to be fair, so not bad, but he only get 1 from there, which is the Diaboromon, so he still has another, or he still potentially can play more, and he goes into the level 4 here. So now I pop the yellow memory boost, I play another Pulsemon to draw a card because I'm not finding cards that I essentially need. I go into the Pidomon in my raising, and then I play another impulse memory boost to play another Pulsemon to draw an additional card. So he swings the security, it dies, so now his errata's online, and now he plays Izzy and Joe. So now I'm punished for going wide, unfortunately. So I pop the memory boost here, I play another memory boost to keep the stack going. I add the only yellow Digimon I can at this point, and now I'm in a sticky situation. So I go into the Pulsemon here, and then I'm just considering what I need to do essentially. I don't swing here because I thought I had the activation of the security, the free security, so I don't know why I was thinking that. I'm just considering what I need to do now, because after I hit the Shademon it really dampens my plans. I do want to be aggressive, but I'm worried about the ultimate flare at this point. I can't really do much, and I think this was the biggest misplay that I had. I went into the Pulsemon here, and I've left myself wide open to an ultimate flare, and he plays the Tumon here, and then he plays another level 3, so I don't have the answer to this swarm essentially, and I don't have much memory as is, so I'm not feeling good about this. I swing into security, hit a Diaboro, so it hits, so he gains a token. I think for me, I like, I'm in a really bad position because if I had the ability to pop the yellow memory boost, I'd be able to do a lot more here, but I can't do enough. So swing the Battlemon into the Shademon. I know it can't attack, but I need to apply some sort of pressure. And I pass the turn, and you know, he has 4 Digimon that you can push up, and I have no blockers, so I've really got to hope for my security at this point. It's not looking good. So he goes into, he pushes up his level 4, and then he swings, and that is game.